Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to the videos. Another paid request, this time from Masi. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting any type of videos, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And what Mozzie wanted me to do was to do a review, but I might as well turn to a reaction of the trailer to Mean Girls, the 2024 musical reboot of Mean Girls. Now, before I start, number one, if you want to request any type of videos, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal, usually the best bet. And if you do request on PayPal, make sure you hit the family friends option. Seems like PayPal works better with that. Or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. It could be reviews, reactions, commentaries, re-reviews, video game playthroughs, what have you. Number two, I won't be showing the footage because YouTube, when it comes to me, they don't like copyright. It gets blocked, or months later gets blocked. But other people, it's cool. I don't know why. Just it's a weird random thing. And number three, I don't even know if I've even seen the original Mean Girls movie from 2004. It's just not my kind of movie. Lindsay Lohan, I know Rachel McAdams. I think Tim Meadows is in it. Just the plot, the setup just never interested me. Or I'm sitting there like, you know what, I'll just go watch Clueless from the 90s. And for understand, in 2004, Mean Girls was a huge hit. And then many years later, they did a musical. And now this is a movie based on the musical that was based on the 2004 movie. And I guess all these have been written by Tina Fey, who worked with Saturday Night Live, on Saturday Night Live for quite a while. She wrote the original film, the musical, and then this reboot that's also the musical as well. It's 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Might as well go along with this. If you want to open up another tab, it has a 2 minute 6 second trailer. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. On January 12th, it's coming to theaters. I think that's Tim Meadows as well. So you have the Queen Bee. I don't recognize any of the other actors. That, I recognize him, John Hamm. Our girls having lunch in the bathroom. A new twist from Tina Fey. We as women have to support each other. Burn book. If you don't dress slutty, it's slut shaming us. Mean has never been this fun. A lot of people filming on their phones. The pimples of face breath. Fetch happens. And the end joke is that you gotta pick a French name, so the guy keeps saying Celine Dion and then Beyonce. That looks absolutely uninteresting to me. I mean, I wasn't interested in the original film, so I know people are like, well, why are you even talking about it? What is because it's a paid request? A review of the trailer, I mean, if it's a musical, it doesn't really showcase the musical aspects of the singing, dancing, whatever's going to be showcased in the movie. Like, there's no bits of that in it. Like, I don't know if people watch this trailer would realize that this is a musical. The only actors I recognize, I think one of the Tina Fey, Tim Meadows, and John Hamm. You have the lead girl's friends, another girl and a big black guy who is a bit effeminate. This boy this girl likes is trying to be, I don't know who he's trying to be. Johnny Depp in 21 Jump Street, I don't know. So this one girl is wearing jeans that are ripped so much she might as well not be wearing any. Makes you wonder just how rude they would be, because of course in actual school people would be completely un-PC. So I'm sure this would be fairly sanitized in that fashion. There's a freak out that she wears something scary for Halloween when you're supposed to, quote, dress like a slut, because if you don't, that's slut shaming. Okay, you have a little bit of dance in there. Getting payback on her where they make her wet with water. There's a little bit of dancing there. So very briefly, you see glimpses that, okay, it's a musical. Very scantily clad Christmas female Santas we got there. Mean Girls. And this is where they get that joke again. The way it looks very... It looks like something that would be on Amazon Prime or Netflix. Which is funny because originally this was supposed to go, I guess, on Paramount Plus, and then I guess they said, nah, let's put it in the theaters. It'll probably make some money based on the name recognition. Because I know that film, the original Mean Girls, there were a lot of people who grew up with that movie. I'm just not one of them. But yeah, this is definitely a movie that's not for me. Number one, like I said, not being familiar at all with the original film. Not seeming my cup of tea in the first place. Here it looks like it, and everyone looks absolutely pristine, pretty, like straight out of the CW, straight out of Maxim magazine, or take your pick of a magazine. Cosmopolitan. White people problems. Having the white people problems. You're white. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, inconsequential problems, and it's not going to showcase. Like, you have the total opposite of the pendulum, that one TV show, which I already forgot what the name was, but me and my friend Fabio, we were requested to do episodes, and it stars the lady from Spider-Man Homecoming. I forgot it. I'll find it in a minute, but I mean, are hardcore fans of the original film really looking forward to this? I mean, that's a sincere question. I mean, I'm a 40-year-old guy that's into, you know what I'm into. I mean, look at the poster behind me, Aliens. This is not meant for me. It's not made for me at all. So this is just not Euphoria. That's what I was thinking of. So Euphoria, where every 5 seconds is sex, 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 then this would be like the opposite. When I'm like, I'm more one in the middle quotient, the middle portion. I would be curious why Mozzie requested this. Are you a big fan of the original Mean Girls? Did he thought this trailer was atrocious? Being a fan of the the original? Is there anything about the news? I don't know any of the people starring in it. The Mean Girls based everything we know so far. The movie turned to a Broadway musical and now it's going to be a musical movie. So that shows how original this film is. The original earned 120 million at the global box office, developed a cult following. With nearly every teenage girl in the mid 2000s quoting, "You go Glen Coco," or "She doesn't even go here." I never heard anybody say any of that. Popularity led to the creation of Mean Girls the Musical, which opened on Broadway in 2018. The score is modern and bursting with energy, with both a rock and musical theater sound. The show earned 10 Tony nominations, but was forced to shut down in 2020 with the rest of Broadway due to the pan. Now the movie adaptation is set to come to big screen very soon, and this day is January 12th of 2024. By first-time directors Samantha Jane and Arturo Perez Jr., people who have never made a film before. Andrees Rice, Ashley Park, Jenna Fisher. I did not know who any of those people are. It's all Greek to me. And this goes into the shelf called Don't Give a Fuck. I have succumbed to Don't Give a Fuckitis. New student Katie Heron, Andrew Rice, is welcomed to the top of the social food chain by the elite group of popular girls called the Plastics. Ruled by the conniving queen bee Regina, played by Renee Rapp, and her minions Gretchen, Baby Wood, and Taryn Avantika. However, when Katie makes the major misstep of falling for Regina's ex-boyfriend, she finds herself prey in Regina's crosshairs as Katie sets to take down the group's apex predator with the help of her outcast friends Janice and Damien. She must learn how to stay true to herself while navigating the most cutthroat jungle of all, high school. Which, yeah, there ain't gonna be much in terms of fucking cutthroat in this. Andrew Rice played Betty Brant in all 3 Marvel Studios Spider-Man films with Tom Holland. She was barely a character in those movies. She was in The Nice Guys, which I liked that film. Black Mirror episode that I did not see. The Last Thing He Told Me, which I did not see. So she's the star. Renee Rapp, the Queen Bee bitch, played the same role on the Broadway musical. Now she's playing the same role here. Or wait. I guess it was originated on Broadway by Taylor Louderman and in the film by Richard McAdams. But it says here will reprise her role as Renee, so I guess maybe she took over on Broadway. She was in the HBO Max comedy The Sex Lives of College Girls, which I did not see. Music career, never heard her song she's done. I don't really know anyone who hasn't watched Mean Girls. That's me. And I don't really care to either. Tina Fey and Tim Meadows, who starred in the original film as Miss Norbury and Principal Duvall, will be reprising the roles for the musical remake. So they're playing the same roles. Okay. Tina Fey. It's also produced by Saturday Night Live's Lorne Michaels. Samantha Jane, Arturo Perez Jr., their featured directorial debut after having directed the stage musical. Okay. So they directed the stage musical. Now they're bringing into films. I don't give a fuck. I'm not a big musical guy. I definitely don't give a fuck about a Mean Girls musical. Um, Not a flying fuck. So take that for what you will. With that said, thanks for watching. As for me, nothing about the trailer made me interested. Shy girl goes in, popular girl don't like her, wants revenge because you like my ex-boyfriend. The queen bee will learn a lesson, maybe either a lesson in tolerance or something. Shy girl would get the boyfriend at the end. Whatever the hell else happens that I give no fucks about. And there you go. I mean, after sticking dynamite up my ass, light the fuse, and in a matter of 3, 2, 1, explode with my own version of colon blow, and I still would not have any pep in my step to get up this fucking chair with any gust of excitement. No pep in my step, no leap in my heart for a Mean Girls reboot musical, whatever the shit. So with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.